Welcome to a journey through ancient myths where gods reign and monsters wreak terror. Imagine a stormy sky, the sound of wind mixed with the sound of fierce wings and a heart-rending scream echoing in the distance. These are the Harpies, the bird people of Greek mythology, creatures with the faces of women and the wings of harpies. Are they messengers of the gods or nightmares of mankind? Today, we will enter the world of the Harpies, exploring stories full of mystery and terror from ancient times. Get ready, because mythology is calling. In Greek mythology, Harpies were more than just monsters. They were creatures of divine significance. Their name, Harpii, means robbers, and they were born from the sea god Thaumas and the ocean goddess Electra. Imagine bird people with cold female faces, sharp eyes, vast wings, and scythe-like claws. They were the children of the wind and the sea, imbued with the power of wild nature. Harpies first appeared as fierce winds, serving Zeus, the supreme god of Olympus. They were tasked with punishing those who dared to defy the will of the gods. One of the most famous stories is that of King Phineus of Thrace, a prophet who was blessed with the ability to see the future, but because he revealed too many secrets of the gods, he was cursed. Every time Phineus sat down to eat, the harpy would rush in like a whirlwind, steal the food, and defile the nothing but a disgusting stench remained. Their screams echoed, leaving him hungry and terrified until the Argonauts appeared to drive them away. But that's not all. In the Odyssey, Homer describes the Harpies as soul stealers, bringing death to the unfortunate. They are the personifications of storms, of unforgiving punishment. Are they just tools of the gods, or do they harbor a darker power? Let's explore further. Harpies were not limited to Greek fireside tales. They were depicted on ancient pottery vessels and painted on temple walls with outstretched wings and claws ready to strike. In mythology, they often appeared alongside other terrifying creatures such as sirens and Stymphalian birds, forming an army of destruction. Another story tells of the Harpies appearing during the journey of Aeneas, the Trojan hero, in Virgil's Aeneid. When Aeneas and his entourage stopped on the island of Strophades, they accidentally angered the Harpies. The birdmen swooped down, stole their food, and cursed the men with a haunting prophecy that they would starve to the point of eating their own tables. The curse haunted Aeneas throughout his journey, a reminder of the Harpies' power, not only as plunderers of material goods, but also as instigators of fear in the soul. Over time, the image of the Harpy spread to other cultures. In the Middle Ages, they became symbols of evil, appearing in manuscripts with glowing red eyes and apocalyptic screams. In modern times, the Harpy lives on in literature and film, from the pages of The Last Unicorn to the battles of God of War. They are proof that myth never dies, it just transforms. But the Harpies are more than just characters in stories. They have a deeper meaning in Greek mythology. As messengers of Zeus, the Harpy represents divine retribution, the irresistible will of the gods. Think of King Phineus. He not only loses his food, but also his freedom, imprisoned in fear by creatures he cannot defeat. The Harpy is an image of fate, of what humans cannot avoid when they confront the gods. Some scholars believe that Harpies may have been inspired by real life. The fierce storms of the Aegean Sea, where the ancient Greeks witnessed the power of wind and waves, may have inspired these birdmen, or giant birds of prey like the Haast's eagle, with its 10-foot wingspan, were once the terrors of the ancient world. In mythology, Harpies were more than just monsters. They were the ancients' way of explaining things they could not control. And if you look deeper, Harpies are also symbols of the chaos within each of us. When you hear the wind whistling through the leaves or the birds chirping at night, do you ever feel a little uneasy, as if a harpy is lurking somewhere, like